to steal from the Empire? You just walk in like you belong. They're so proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house.
Cassian Andor. The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to notice. What I'm asking is this. Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real?
Hey Diego, how you doing, brother?
Very good. Good to see you.
Good to see you again, man. I've had the opportunity to talk to you a couple of times. I remember right after you directed Cesar Chavez, we had a great conversation, and I wonder now. I want to talk about storytelling because Andor, unlike the other Star Wars series that's made it to TV, you were the only person I've seen come from the theatrical world to the streaming to the streaming stories. I just want to know, like, how has storytelling changed? Like, does it feel like you're shooting TV series, or you feel like you're shooting like a long movie when you're shooting these type of series for the streaming platforms?
Thank you for your question, man. Yeah, it's definitely the second. At least with this team, you know, I've done other stuff for TV, but this is the first time I do something like this. It's basically 4 films that we shot, you know, and in terms of the development and the pre-production work, it's as intense as it is in a film, you know. I would say even more because you're more ambitious, you know. But then once you start shooting, you have less time. So you have to be like very precise. You have to know exactly what you need and why you're there and what you want to get, you know. But we were always very interested in having a cinematic language, you know, and making sure the aim was the same, you know. We said, let's not give concessions because we are doing a 12 episode piece. If it's 12 episodes, it's going to have the integrity of a film from beginning to end, you know. And I think you can see that on the series, you know, like the way it's shot, the patience that the series has, like the tempo. It's not about like, you know, creating an effect fast, like a fast reaction on you. It's about asking you to join a ride that is gonna take its time, you know, and it's gonna be wonderful if you give it the chance, you know. I think I mean, we are very pleased and we can say we had the freedom to do what we wanted to do. And we went all the way with that conviction of doing something we can feel proud of, and here we are, you know, like bringing this, you know, to an audience, hoping they find it interesting to watch.
What I find interesting about sci-fi is that as we lived in this world and we progressed through all the facets of you know, racism and non-representation. I mean, we've seen stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek, rest in peace to Nichelle Nichols, you know, have representation early. And I love the fact that Cassian is representing and has this action figure that kids could go into the store and buy something that they feel like looks similar to them. I remember growing up and Mr. T was the only thing that we could buy that was like a black action toy like that. How important do you feel like it is that you represent that character and that you've given kids an outlet to have a representation of them into action hero?
I think it matters a lot, and what I think it's happening, and I'm glad it's finally happening, is that the content and the stories are reflecting the world we live in. You know, it's like it's happening out there, and it needs to happen in the stories we bring to audiences. You know, the world we live out there is so rich because of that diversity and those so many cultures interacting, and our stories have to reflect on that and have to pay attention to that. I think, you know, what's happening, that I love, and I think a lot has to do also with these new ways to bring stories to audiences, with the platforms and all of these new chances to
Avenues.
connect.
Yeah.
Is that audiences are finally having a voice, you know. It's audiences who are hopefully shaping today's industry, you know. By clicking or by paying a ticket, you're sending a message. By not doing it, you're also sending a message. So it's a time where the industry is listening in a different way, you know. Today is not anymore a guy behind a desk saying, oh, what people want to watch is this. No. Now they know what you want to watch. So
Yeah.
make sure you send the right message, because they're listening. You know?
Well, make sure everybody sends the message on September 21st
Exactly.
when these episodes release. It's I've got a great sneak peek. I can't wait I could talk to the world about it. But always great talking to you, Diego, and can't wait to see you and whatever you got going on, man. Keep doing your thing,
Thank
brother.
you very much. Thank you very much. Good to talk to you.